Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are good and doing better in your studies. So today we are in the session of orientation, and as we know, the orientation is a type of class or a introduction type of class in which we have to check all the aspects that we have in our course and all the resources which we have available, and that type of things we do in the orientation. So in that point of view, we are going to take this whole time of yours to explain how you can use our Sathi to excel in your studies. Okay, so let me introduce first of all what is Sathi. So basically, it is an abbreviated form of self-assessment test and help for entrance examination. It is an initiative of IIT Kanpur and Ministry of Education to provide a hassle-free and free of cost education to a student who may not afford the coaching institute to work on their studies. So this is a initiative of IIT Kanpur and Ministry of Education. Since it is a free learning platform providing guidance and study resources to students for entrance exams, like for if we talk about engineering, there is a well-known exam JEE, or we can say that medical, and in the medical a well-known exam is NEET, or CLAT, ICAR, CUET, SSC, RRB, IBPS. Since not all students target for the JEE or NEET, so there are also options for the students who are targeting other competitive exams such as CLAT, ICR, CUET, SSC, RRB, or IBPS. But for today's session, I will mainly focus on the engineering part, that is the for the JEE aspirants, and it is equivalent to the NEET aspirants also. So the today's orientation is basically based for JEE and NEET aspirants. But as I said, there are many students which aspire to pursue other courses. So for that, there are also helps for, as I said, CLAT, ICR, CUET, SSC, RRB, IBPS, etc. So what are the objectives of the Sathis? Sathi aims to provide free and accessible online platform for students to prepare for competitive exams such as JEE, NEET, SSC, MTS, IBPS clerk, ICR, CLAT, and CUET. So if you don't know about the SSC exams, IBPS, or ICR, CLAT, CUET, there are such exams which are on the different levels, such as after the class 12th or after the graduations. So exams such as SSC, it is conducted the SSC MTS or SSC CGL, SSC CHSL. These type of exams occur in the both the levels after 10+2 or after graduation. And other exams such as for ICR, CLAT, CUET, it also occurs for the 10+2 level and graduation level. So there are more options if you are not have the access, or you are not going to pursue for the engineering or the medical courses. So there are more options. But for as I told, this orientation for JEE and NEET aspirant, so we will particularly focus how to use the resources which are available on our Sathi website, Sathi mobile app, and the Digisala channels. Okay, so if a person is not having a laptop or the computer, then he can also access on their mobile by using the mobile application which is present in the that our Play Store or the iOS that App Store. Okay, so there are availability of the Sathi app also. And if there are students which cannot afford the mobile app or the website, so there are some channels which are in the DTH, and these channels are known as Swayam Prabha channels. These are in the Digisala. Okay, so this initiative, if we talk about this initiative aims to bridge the gap for students in society by offering high quality guidance and coaching for entrance exam. So there can be some students which cannot afford a coaching institute which is taking too much fees. So for particularly for that students and for every other students, it is always free of cost. And the platform offers interactive learning and assessment resources, including videos, practice tests, and personalized feedback to help students improve their exam preparation. So right now I am giving you the overall features of this Sathi objective, how we are offering the quality education and how you can access them. Later on, I will go through the website and tell you every part of that website. But for now, I am just explaining what are the features. So if we look on the Sathi features that what we have in our website or in the mobile app, if I am talking about website, it is equivalent that I am talking about mobile app also, because the content which is available in the website is too present in the mobile app. So note that if I am saying mobile app or website, it is equivalent. I am talking for both the platforms. So what are the features? Such you will able to access the library lectures of IIT professors. That means you have a resource of lectures which were prepared by IIT professors. Think about it. The lectures are prepared by those professors, the professors of those institutes where you are willing to go. So isn't so much unique. So that's why I'm saying there are features which are only available in Sathi. So you will get recorded lectures of professors which are from IIT or AIIMS. You will also get daily live doubt clearing sessions, because a student can learn, but it may face many doubts. So from where you can clear your doubts. So there are daily live doubt clearing session also, where you can get instant solutions. Okay, there are many modes which you can use to get your doubts cleared. So as I said, I am right now giving you overall situations where you can get the features. Later on, I'll give you every details using the website. So what will you get in these sessions? So as I've said, there are daily live doubt clearing sessions and all other type of doubt clearing sessions also. There are tests, mock test, daily DPPs, and the practice sets. You will also get subject-wise DPPs, subject-wise mock test, topic-wise test, and topic-wise PYQs, topic-wise all other materials which you are required for the preparations. There are foundation courses also by the IIT alumni or the subject experts. So suppose that you are in class 11th, but you are stuck in a concept which is of class 9th or 10th. Then what will you do? So you have option to get back to your 9th or 10th concept, 10th class concept. So there you can go and read all that things, and then you can go back to your class 11th module. So there are the foundation courses which are based on that curriculum, so that if any student is preparing for JEE, then he can or she can get that concept easily. There are crash courses, because if we talk about the learning process, it is just like this. You continuously study, but just near the examination, you need a push. So to get that push, you need to cover your entire syllabus in a limited amount of time. For that, there are crash courses. Okay, so in the crash course, intensive courses to cover essential concept quickly for upcoming exams. There are some ask me anything sessions which were introduced to communicate with the students of IITs and AIIMS, so that any aspirant which is willing to ask their doubts from the students of IITs or AIIMS, you can fill your Google form, your doubt in the Google form. And actually this ask me anything session is not regular, because these students are the students of IITs and AIIMS, and their schedules are very busy. So we take their time and we schedule a meeting between the aspirants and the students which are in the IITs and AIIMS, and there you can ask your doubts. For that you have to fill a simple Google form. So these sessions are not regular, but as you demand, they are provided. So this is also a feature which you can get only here, nothing elsewhere. So suppose you have learned, okay, you have learned so many things. After that, you gave mock test. After mock test, what is your requirement? The basic requirement is to get what you have done in your mock test, that is your report. For that, there is a AI based analytics where you can track your progress, identify strength and weaknesses. The strength is important, but weakness is the tool. You when you identify your weakness, you work on those parts and prepare for the upcoming examination. So you have strength in some part of subject, but the portion of that subject which is weak for you, you have to work on that part. So how will you get to know that portion of my topic or my subject is weak? So when you learn with using videos and all other type of material which is present in our SATHEE website, after that you do the mock test or DPPs or any other type of mock test, PYQs, that all record on your login ID, which we will explain how to get that login ID created. So that track is for you, because you need this. You have to identify that part which is weak and you have to work on that part. So you will identify your weaknesses and also how to improve on that part. So in this section you will know all about what is your weakness and how to overcome them. So as I've said, there are 3 modes to get those lectures. One is website, second one is mobile app, and third one is Swayam Prabha channels. Okay, so these are the free DTH channels for education. You can also access them from the website, or the schedules which is present in the website you can access from here also. These lectures are also present on the YouTube. So you have lot of resources from where you can get all these things. So as I've said, website, mobile app, Digisala, these Swayam Prabha channels, and also from the YouTube. Pruta.ai, that is the channel. Pruta.ai. In this channel, you can get different type of playlist. Okay. So for the school going students, these are the courses like for engineering, for medical, that is for JEE, NEET, ICAR or CUET. And for the college students, these are the courses like for SSC exams or banking exams. So let us see how to navigate Sathi website, and after that we will jump on the website and see all the components which are present in the Sathi website. But just for the introduction, I am using this. So this is the main web page. You can access by using this link, https and the sathi.iitk.ac.in. Okay. So there are the AMA and doubt sessions, as I've told. So for that you have to fill the Google forms, and to access the YouTube channel, here is the link. You have also link for the doubt sessions. So these live doubt clearing session work through the forum on the daily basis, but except second Saturdays, Sundays and holidays. So these are categories in which you can select your exam type. So the main part comes to create your Sathi account, because I have said, like the part which you learned, the part which you work for your tests, the part that you are analyzing, for that you need a account. So that for that only there is a procedure to just make a Sathi account. After that you can access all the things free of cost. And if any student is facing any problem in creating the Sathi account, he or she can contact by writing an email to this mail ID, sathi@iitk.ac.in, or he or she can directly WhatsApp to this number. And if it permits, you can also call. Okay. So for any technical issue, if you are facing, or any issue that which information should I fill, so you can fill this information. It is a basic information which you have already, but if in case you face any problem, you can contact us. So here, as we see, you have to put your name, email ID, mobile number is optional. If you provide your mobile number, then we will add to you to WhatsApp group. There you get all the queries solved, or you can get all the updates which are going throughout the day. Country, your gender, state, district, city, any social media group if you use, or just leave this part. Okay, if you don't have any social media group, then I recommend just don't open it. Okay, then you have to select school type, enter your class, school name, and how did you come to know about Sathi. So this you have to fill and just submit. You will get your login ID, password. And as I've said, if you are facing any problem, then you can contact to us through this mail ID, or just you can send a message to this number. After that, you have got your mail ID and the password. Just put on this login ID, your login ID and password, and just log in. You will get to the next page. And in case if you forget password, you have an option. Here you have an option. You have your email ID, but you forgot your password. Then just click on the forgot password. This page will open, and here you can easily write your registered mail ID. You have to put that mail ID which is registered with the Sathi website or the Sathi app. Here you can put this and reset your password. There is a more option to log in through it. In the mobile app, there is an option to just log in with the Google mail ID. Okay. So after logging in, you will see these things. To learn to test yourself, to analyze yourself, and to clear your doubts. So in this part, learning process, you will get different type of lectures. There are live lectures which are going on as this series of lectures which are going to be to your part of curriculum, and all other things which you are required in the preparation, these are present in this learning section. There are different type of NCRT tutorials, NEET crash course, or if you are the aspirant of JEE, so equivalently you will get JEE crash course, and these webinars and other things. There are tests also, like mock test or NEET mock test for 2025, subject wise test. There, if you are JEE aspirant, according to your login ID, this part will be for JEE. Okay, so don't get panic. You have to just put the right information in your sign up page, that the registration page, as I've said, in this page. Okay, so you have to just put your correct examination in for which you are aspiring, and that you will get all the things related to that. And after that, you will get subject wise tests, subject wise DPP, subject wise PYQs, and if you have any problem, you can also access the career recommendation that based on your performance and based on your information, there are career recommendation which you can access from this section also. You can after that, let us suppose you have learned so many things, you have tested for that things, and after that you have to analyze, is it okay or not, which part is weak, where to focus. For that, you will get your analysis report where you can perform your check your performance. You can check your topic wise performance. You can get to your concept wise analysis, that in which concept you are weak and you have to work on that. So after that, even if you getting some doubt, you have option for live doubt clearing session. For live doubt clearing session, there is a separate process. For that, there is a SATHEE forum where you just put your doubt, and anyone can answer that, but most of the answers are answered by experts. But you have liberty to discuss among your friends also in the SATHEE forum. And if the problem persists, then you can just join the Zoom live doubt Zoom session. There you can ask your doubt. So this part is most important, the doubt section. Like, everything may be available for you, but this live doubt clearing session is not available everywhere. So this is the most important thing. Okay, but as I have said, I'll show you all the things which are present in the website, and correspondingly you will get those things on your mobile app also. So stick to this. So now, how to access lectures? Get to the all courses. There you can access from this section or this section. If you get into this section, so this is the section for the recorded lectures by IIT's AIIMS professors. Here you get these type of lectures, that is units of measurement, system of units, SI unit fundamental. So what is this? This is the first topic of your class 11th in the physics. If you just click on that unit of measurement, system of units, you will get a video. And you know, in this lecture, the concepts are many more, like it have more than one concept. So for that, there are small part of this lecture, which is termed as concept wise videos. So this lecture is again further divided into small concepts like introduction to topic, how to measure physical quantities, what are fundamental and derived units, what is a system of unit, SI units. So you don't waste your time. If you have problem in your a particular concept, in a particular topic, in a particular chapter, then just you have to navigate through, and the navigation is very easy. So just go to that topic and understand like how to measure physical quantities. So just you go into the unit and measurement, system of units, system of fundamental, and then just go to the how to measure physical quantities. So you don't have to see this part, just start with this. So the managing of time is very important, and in this website, our Sathee website, the website of yours, in this website the time management is very important. So everything is curated in this way so that your time does not waste. Okay, and in the same section where you get the lecture by the IIT professors, you also get NCERT and reference book material which is related to this chapter. Here you also get the exemplar problems. Here you also get the previous year exam problems and the related problems with solutions. And all other sections such as shortcut methods, concept to remember, exercises from NCERT, or the mind maps, formula to remember. Okay, so these are the things which are available just below the video lectures that are from the professors of IITs. And these lectures are prepared by those professors which are expert in their fields. And as you know, every professor is an expert in their fields, but then also every lecture is delivered by those professors which are expert in their fields. Okay, as you have most of the students or the aspirants of JEE heard the name of Professor S.C. Verma sir. So their lectures are also present. Those lectures are also available in this website or in the YouTube channel. There you can access them. So in case you have any feedback, there is also like you have any query or you think that you didn't understand what the professor said. So there is a feedback form. You can fill your name or email and write your query which is required, or you have any other problem which is related to this video, you can just give a feedback to us. We will contact you. So we have a crash course for NEET. Similarly, we also have the crash course for JEE. Okay, as it is login into the NEET section, that's why it is showing NEET. And if you will log into the JEE, you will get the JEE crash courses. So this part is same. So as I've said, there are foundation courses. So these are those in which the concepts are delivered in such a way so that you can relate when you come to your 11th or 12th. Like I have studied this in class 9th and 10th. Okay, I got it. So in that way, these concepts are present. You also have NCERT tutorial. Okay, you also have NCERT tutorial. There, these NCERT tutorials are again made by IITs or IIIT and NIT AIIMS students. So think about it, where you can is there any other website where you can access all this type of content? Is there any website where you get the lectures from professors of IITs, AIIMS or the tutorial sessions from the IITs and triple IT and IIMs students. So that's why I'm saying this whole thing is very good for any aspirant. Now, there are some topics, or we can say that there are some uh, things for which you have to just need a guidance, isn't it? Other than the study thing or the uh, syllabus, out of syllabus, there are some things which are out of syllabus, such as how to manage time, how to focus on a particular part, how to overcome your anxiety, if any stress develop, or you say that you are in stress, so how to get to know that is actually stress or it is a part of learning, how to overcome that. So this all thing you will get to know with, there are sessions JEE ka tod and NEET ka tod, as it is for NEET section. This section is showing the NEET, and if you log in into the JEE, it is equivalently showing the JEE ka tod, or solve with me session or ask me anything session. So here are the interviews with the students of IITs and AIIMS. So it is very interesting to know how they have managed their time, how they have managed their anxiety, how they have managed the circumstances which they are facing during their preparation, what type of circumstances an aspirant feel during their preparation. All these things will be answered in this section, and I hope you should not be using this, but if there is a requirement, you can have access to all these content. Then, as I've said, this is the learning part, and actually this whole thing is a learning process, but it is just like input part, input to your brain. This gives input to your brain, this makes processing. Okay, this makes processing and output. So as this is the age of computer, and in terms of computer, if we say that the this whole process, this learning process, is just like, this is input, this is processing plus output, which need this input. Okay, and after that there is analysis, which act as a feedback, and this feedback is very important for any aspirant, for any student which is studying. So this feedback part is very important, because this feedback tells you where you have to start again, in this part you have to get any further input, or you have to go through the doubt clearing session to clarify your input. So this is how this whole learning works. You have input, there is processing and output, you should have analysis, there should be feedback, and after that feedback you should get back to your studies, that input part, or to clarify your input things. So all these things are available free in this website, and that mobile sections, as I've said, if I'm saying website, it is equivalently applicable to mobile app also. In this orientation session, we will also discuss how to effectively utilize your time, how to effectively overcome the situations which you are facing in your day-to-day life, so that you cannot distract from your goal, how to fix your aim, how to fix your manage your schedule, and all these things we are going to talk in the upcoming time. Okay, so stick with us. Here you just as I said, you will able to access subject wise tests. After clicking on that, you just you if you have opened the physics, you will get this optical instrument and measurements, friction, calorimetry and heat, radioactivity. So this part is basically for actually it comes in the ICAR examination. Right now it is not present in JEE or NEET, but it still comes in the ICR part. That's why it is showing here. But none other than, just you have to focus on your portion which are present. So these are topic wise mock test or the tests. You have subject wise DPPs also, like for physics, chemistry, biology. So after going to that, you will get this. You have access to view your report, what you have done in your DPPs or tests. So here you will able to access that report also. If there is any mistake, how you have done that mistake and how you can eliminate that mistake, this is also available. So if you talk about the JEE Main examination, this is a type of interface which you are going to face in your examination. So this just mock the whole patterned whole interface and all the things which are present in your real examination. These all comes in your this mock test interface. Like you see that save and next tab, clear, save and mark for review, mark for review and next, submit button. And if you don't have so much practice with these buttons, then you will definitely get trouble in your examination. So it is must to do very much mock test before your examination. Okay, it is very necessary, so that other than your studies, you are able to distinguish between save and next and clear, or save and mark for review and next. What does they mean? How they gonna evaluate those parts or not? Just like this: attempted, not attempted, to be reviewed, not reviewed yet, answered and marked for review, will be considered for evaluation. So all these things you are getting in this interface, which is just a, you can think as a this interface as a copy of the interface of the test which you are going in your final examination. So it's like Xerox. Okay, now you have things to perform that your analyze your performance or the test which you have. Okay, so you can compare your overall average score or with the students of India, or with your with the students of your state, or with the students of your district, with the top 100 students. So you can compare yourself with different categories of students, because this is competition. So you have to compete and look what others are doing, not in that sense that what others are doing, like how they are performing. You have to work more to excel. Okay, so you should have knowledge that how others are performing in that section, and that will gonna help you. Like with your computers, you are able to see the uh, situations which are facing by other students or how they are performing. You can compare yourself with those other students. So it is very necessary. As I have said, there are topic wise analysis. So as you do your DPPs, mock test, reviews and all other things, you will get these filled, and based on your performance you will get your feedback. So how to access live doubt clearing session? There is different types of options, but if we say about live doubt clearing session which runs on Zoom, first of all, you have to post your queries in the Sathi forum. ठीक है, sathi.forum.in. There you have to put your query. Then if you get your answer there, then it is very okay. But if you still have doubt, then you can just request for a Zoom session, live doubts Zoom session. Then there you can come and ask your doubt. Okay. So how to access live doubt clearing session? Just go to the Zoom, use the meeting ID. Okay, select join from your browser option if prompted. Enter your name when prompted to do so. So as I said, you have to first of all put your query in the Sathi forum. So if you are working in the laptop or the computer, you have to just go to sathi.proto.ai or sathi.forum.in, and there you can post your query. Or if you are in the mobile, you just have to select these options, and here you can access all these things. So in the after going to the Sathi forum, you have to log in, then register yourself in the forum. There you can put your queries and get your doubt cleared. There is a chat bot. If you are facing any difficulties how to access or navigate in this website, you can just ask from this chat bot. He will answer. There are more resources which are present in this website or in the app. There are some more resources available in the website, but nevertheless it is very equivalent to the mobile app. Okay. And if we talk about the mobile app, there are so much features also. So if you are doing your engineering preparation, you need books for class 11th 12th, or the chemistry for 11th 12th, mathematics 11th 12th, JEE previous year questions, JEE tutorial sessions, or if you have to access the JEE syllabus, you can get here, or the state board syllabus or the CBSE syllabus, all you can see this. So if anyone wants the WhatsApp helpline number, you can just write down this number. So if any student is willing to get the books for JEE, or the NCERT solution for JEE, NCERT exemplar problems and their solutions, NCERT books for class 9th 10th, NCERT exemplar for 9th and 10th, or the mentorship for JEE or for NEET, or the NCERT exemplar video solutions, NCERT exercise video solutions, important resources such as physics formula, chemistry formula, mathematics formula, or other reactions which are present in the chemistry. Okay, so this resource is more than any aspirant should have. If you need to download the Sathi app, you can just scan this QR code. You will get it on the Google Play or in the App Store. So if we talk about the Sathi app, this is just interface which you get in your Sathi app, like sign up with your email ID, join crash course and live sessions, watch videos by faculty of premier institutes such as professors from the IITs and the AIIMS, participate in all India mock tests, subject-wise tests, performance analysis, get your doubts cleared, switch between exams. So all the features which you are getting in the website are available in the mobile app. Okay. As I've said that we will access to the website and get to know that how we have to register and access all the courses which are present in this website. So let us start with the registration process, because there are so many students which face problem in the registration. If I am just taking an example for a JEE aspirant, this whole process is same for other type of courses. So get to the login page. Here you will see, if you have a mail ID and password, you just put and log in. Otherwise, you have two options: signing in with the Google, or if you are a new user, then you have to sign up. So let us suppose this is the process. You have to fill your name, mail ID, mobile number, and all other things which as I have said. After that, you have to submit, and you get back all the details which are required to sign in. And if you face any difficulties while filling up these information and you stuck in a step, then just contact and write an email to the sathee@iitk.ac.in, or just write any message to this number. So if you have your mail ID and your password ready, you have to just go to this page and put your information here. You will get to this part. Now, as I've said, there is a part which you have the learning thing, testing thing, analysis, and the live doubt clearing session. So we are going to see what is going on currently. And in this section, all courses, you will get this part: recorded lectures by IIT professors, mock test with AI based analysis. So these lectures are from the professors, as you have see. This is from Professor K. Thayagarajan. Okay. So this is the lecture, and this lecture contains many concepts. So there are concept wise videos which are from this video itself, this one lecture itself, as there are concept of charge and Coulomb's law. So these are break into small parts: properties of charges, conductor, insulator, and semiconductors, Coulomb's law, comparison of electrostatic and gravitational forces. For this same lecture, you will get these notes, NCERT reference book materials, previous year JEE exam problems, and all other things in this same place also. So as you will click, you will get this NCERT material and all other materials which are present. Okay. So you don't have to navigate in this tab, and any other website to that website. You all get all your resources in a single place. So these are the lectures. So as you see, these are the lectures by Professor S.C. Verma sir. So all these things are available in this SATHEE website and app. So this is the part which have the lectures from IIT professor. So here you have to just register yourself and get to this part. So this is the course which is going with you. Here, if you are in class 11th, you can just register yourself here and access all the content. So this is for JEE Mains session or for the students. So today is 26th April. You are seeing the orientation session. From 28th, you will get electric charges and their basic properties, Coulomb's law, their theory lectures, DPP notes. So these are the list of live lectures which are going in this series. Similarly for class 11th students. So for the class 11th students, there is a bridging course in the next few classes, the bridging between class 10th and class 11th, because as you know, and you have if you have seen the syllabus, you know there is a sudden change in the content. Okay, in the class 10th the level is this, just suppose the level is this, and in class 11th you get this, isn't it? In class 10th there is science and mathematics, and in class 11th you get physics, chemistry and mathematics. I'm talking about any JEE aspirant or any student which have chosen the maths as its part of the curriculum. So in class 10th there is science, mathematics, and in class 11th you get physics, chemistry, maths. So there is a sudden jump. How will you overcome with this jump? So in these starting classes, basic maths used in physics, this and this, and the vector part, this is like a bridging between 10th and 11th, because there is a sudden gap. So to overcome the fear of mathematics also, we will just introduce the very basic concept, such as to add 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. How to do this? Actually, we are not telling here to add 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. We are just concerned about the process. Like, what is the process to add these two numbers, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3? Because while you are in school, you just forgot the steps which are involved in this calculation. So those steps are important. So we will focus on those part which are important. You have studied till your 10th, but you just forgot the steps which come in your class 11th, and they horror you because you think these are in class 11th. No, actually these are the concepts which are available in your class 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. But as you have not focused the steps between the concepts, so those steps are now coming into the play in class 11th and 12th. So that's how this bridging course will work. That basic maths used in physics, basic maths used in physics, and these 4 classes, and these 2 vectors classes. Okay, similarly for the chemistry, you will also see here some importance and scope of chemistry and all other things which are present in this, and for mathematics also. So as it is requirement to know what are the gaps between 11th and 10th, so this will act as a bridge to overcome those fears. Okay, so this is most important classes which will help in the entire 11th and 12th, even after that, because here we are going to bridge the concept which you have learned in your class 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th to the concepts which are present in 11th, 12th and the upcoming journey of your learning. Okay, so if it is written to add 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3, so you don't have to focus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. You have to focus on the steps which are involved, because there are some situations where you have to work the equations like this: 1 by r minus a. I am taking an example from physics lecture. So 1 by r minus a plus 1 divided by r plus a. Now if you have to solve this, how will you solve? So this calculation is totally based on this: 1 by r is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. Okay, so this calculation, the steps which are involved in this calculation are totally based on this type of equations, which you think it is just a concept which you have studied and forgotten in your small classes like 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th or. Okay, so to solve this type of equation, which looks like a different type of equation, you need this concept. So that's why what I'm saying, or to solve the quadratic equations, or to use the trigonometry, how will you use the trigonometry which you have studied in your class 10th, in class 11th and 12th? What are vectors, scalars, which horrors you? So the real part in this in this series of lectures are to overcome that fear that nothing is out from your syllabus, you have studied, just forgotten, and how to use those things, like proportionality. In smaller classes, you have studied about proportionality. Do you know proportionality, the proportions? Okay, but when they come in class 11th and 12th, you just don't remember and recall what you have to do and what does they convey, what are they. You just see that it is like any other thing, like in case of Ohm's law, V is proportional to I, like this. So this is based on this concept only. And if you just remember what are the proportion and what does it mean, what are the direct proportion and what are the inverse proportion, you just connect with your previous knowledge, so that you get the concept very easily. You don't have to bother about what is going here. You, if you have reminded yourself that what are proportions, then you just move to that part which is now important in class 11th and 12th. So actually what happens, the students cannot connect to their previous knowledge. Suppose in a situation where you have a bag. Okay, suppose a situation where you have a bag on your back, and now you have to collect so many things. It is very easy to collect those things, because like suppose these are the things 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 things are present here. So what will you do? You just grab them and put in your bag. Use them to put it in your bag. But in that scenario, when you don't have your bag, what will you do? You will only focus two at a time, because you have two hands. So you can at most you can grab four of them. At most you can grab four of them, but you lost these things. So this bridging part act as a bag, because you know where to fill those things. You know where to fill those things. So the real problem comes when a student comes in the class 11th and 12th, is that they think everything in the 11th or 12th is a different type of universe, and everything is new to them. But actually most of the mathematics which is used in the 11th and 12th comes just right from their 7th 8th 9th 10th studies. Okay, and if we talk about integration and differentiation, which you will learn in this course also, in this lecture. Okay, the integration and differentiation, so you will learn all those things and all those concepts which are required to prepare for your physics. And if you are a student of mathematics, when you will encounter with differentiation and integration, you will learn those things. But the things which for a aspirant when it studies the physics, it gets very difficult. So all these concepts of mathematics which are used whole in the 11th 12th or the 12th pass out students, all things will be covered in these sessions. So don't miss these sessions, as the name suggests, basic maths used in physics. So it is basic maths. Why we have termed like this? Because it is basic maths, but it is used in physics, and it is very important to connect the things which you already have. As I have said about the example of bag, if you have bag, then If there are more things than 8 things, you can also hook them on your bag, isn't it? So I am referring back to your brain. If you have something in your brain already, then you can just hook them to new concept to them, isn't it? But if you are totally blank, if you think there is nothing to do with these new type of concept, you have to work with the zero, then it is very difficult for the brain to memorize those concepts. But if there is a vacancy and there is a opportunity to hang the new concepts in your brain, or to connect the new concept to your old concepts, then it is very easy to read them, or to learn them, or to remember them. Okay. So as all other things are important in this website, this thing is also important, that how to prepare, how to study the things which you have. So I am taking an example of a student which aspired to crack JEE exam. What should he have to do? He have to first of all focus on its aim. So for that you have to decide your aim. What is your aim? So as aim is the abbreviation of ambition in mind, that you have to always think about that particular object which you are trying to grab. Like if you are aspiring for the as you are the aspirant for the JEE examination, so for doing any work from morning to evening, you have to just relate to that part. Is it okay to do this thing or not, so that I can in the right track to achieve that aim or not? So it work like this. So fix your aim. Aim is JEE. Now here you are in the beginning. You have to reach to this part. Is this the road like this? A straight path? No. There are hurdles. There are distractions. Distractions from morning to evening. So what you have to do? In every type of situation, you have to just ask a question from yourself. The thing which you are doing is taking to you in this track, or deviating from you in this track. Just ask one question. Is it so or not? Is it in the direction to your JEE journey, or it is deviating from you, from that portion, from that path? You don't have to then worry about the distractions. You just ask a simple question. Is it so or not? If is it so, leave it. Then you have to just return to your path. Like suppose you have planned to study from morning to evening. Okay. From morning to evening, you have your plan on your mind, that I will do this, then this, then this, and this. But in the evening, you thought about should I go to the function in which my parents are going? So just ask yourself a question. While going to the ceremony or any function, did I have completed my tasks? If you have not completed your tasks which you have aimed for that particular day, then just leave that function and complete your task, because these small tasks will build up, because you are in the starting of your journey, and those leftover parts will chunk in a bigger sizes, and these will become hurdles in your path. Okay. So just ask yourself, what I am doing will going in that track or not? you will get your answer. You don't have to get the motivation. You don't have to get any other thing. Motivation is just like a Gaussian, that peak. Okay, in the physics, you get to know about a curve which is like this. This is called Gaussian curve, and there are other type of curve which look like this, that the Lorentzian curve. But this is also called normal distribution. So main purpose of this type of graph I am showing you to you is like this. See, it have a peak. Okay, it have a peak. So whenever a student gets a motivation, it just act as a this graph. It peaks somewhere, then gradually it decreases, and as it is has peaked, it decreases in the similar manner. So motivation work as a instant glucon D type. Like you just drink and you get a peak of energy, and then whoosh, everything gone. So don't rely on the motivation. Okay, what you have to do, as you are in class 11th, I assume that you know how to read graph. So if in the x-axis there is time, and in the y-axis there are efforts or consistency or anything which you do to achieve your goal, so this is how it should work. Okay, let us think. In this time, you have your JEE examination. At this time, you have your JEE examination or NEET examination. It is totally up to you, to the aspirants, which type of exam they are on the track. You have started from the first day, the 0 day. Suppose if you have worked on the under the motivation, that part, your efforts are like this, just peak and end. But this will not work. This will not work, because this is not how any aspirant work. Not every success aspirant or the student which have cracked IIT JEE or that NEET examination, they don't work like this. Actually, they prepare themselves. They work on their self to improve day by day. They are better from today. Tomorrow they are better from today. So that's how they work. They start with the little things. If they don't know how to add the numbers, they just add the numbers. Okay, I am giving you an example. So you have to work on your weakness to reach to a particular goal. Okay, so if day by day you have encountering your weaknesses, that in this particular part you have to work, then work on it. Okay, because you are building yourself. You are nothing. You are nothing. You are preparing yourself for JEE. The name itself suggests you are preparing yourself for JEE and NEET. You are not preparing for JEE or NEET. You are preparing yourself for JEE or NEET. So for preparing yourself, you have to work on yourself. You have to see which part is weak, which topic is weak, and for that you need consistency. So the consistency or the persistence is the key to success. Persistence is the key to success. You have to persist for what you have to achieve. For that, you should be regular. You should be disciplined. You should increase day by day. Today, if you are not able to sit for 1 minute, just sit for 5 seconds and read one letter. But you should read in the next day up to 15 minutes and 1/10 of a chapter. Okay, but in the next day, you have to sit for 45 minutes. In the next day, you have, let us suppose, in any situation, you have not able to study for 45 minutes. No problem. Just right after that, work for 40 minutes or work for 50 minutes. But the graph should be like this. A continuous progression. A continuous progression. Okay, a little but continuous progression in yourself. And how to progress? Progress on yourself. Okay, build yourself for JEE and NEET. You are preparing yourself for the JEE and NEET. So continuously work on yourself. Increase day by day little bit. Okay, build your tools, sharpen them. When the right times come, till date complete your whole syllabus. ठीक है? Complete your whole syllabus, and after that give yourself a push by crash courses or other courses. Then you have to just increase. By that time, this time, like 1 year or 6 months, depending on different students, 1 month, 1 month or 6 months, 7 months, 1 year, 1.5 years. So this time is different for different aspirants. But the progression should be like this: continuous, increasing and better day by day. And after that, after a particular time, just give yourself a push, because up to that time you have worked on yourself to prepare yourself so that you can give that push here. Then now you have ability to sit for 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours continuously as the requirement. For that you have to build yourself. Nothing comes in a day. You have to build yourself. You haven't studied or to learn the speaking in a single day. Okay, so this is the process. You have to do regularly. There should be a progression, and after at a particular time, you get your capabilities to push yourself to the limits, and that's how any topper or any achiever becomes. They prepare themselves. They do not distract what every else are doing. They just work on their weak portions, weak topics. If you think about it, if you are not able to add two things, then how you are gonna do the integrations? So if the requirement is to do the multiplication, do the multiplication. If the requirement is to how to divide anything, do that. If the requirement is how to use the very first formula of differentiation, do that. Don't hesitate, but do that. Okay, so that you are able to get that push. Okay, so don't go for the motivation. Just do yourself. So that's how you have to work on all the things. And as I have said, these are the things which are present in our website. How to do, how not to do, how to clear your doubts. Everything I have told you. So I think this is the way which you should work to achieve any goal. Not for only JEE and NEET, any other work or any other lifestyle, any other examination, you have to work like this. If you get a peak, remember that you will always get back to your positions where you have started. So don't rely on these motivations. These are only fictional motivation does not work. Motivation is just like a glucon D. For better life, for better performance, you have to eat food. Glucon D does not work. Okay, so I am giving you an example. So motivation is just like a glucon D or ORS or any other energy drink, but the food is real thing. If you are weak, then you will eat food. Not glucon D helps you in that. It will just give you sudden boost. Okay, clear? So keeping all these things in your mind, I hope you will work on the things which are important to you. Everything relies on you. Everything is just about you. And one more thing, in this whole procedure, daily try to do any physical activity in, like, such as playing, cycling, bicycling, anything for 30 to 45 minutes. It is very important. Okay, so with this I finish my this orientation session. I hope you enjoyed this. Welcome to the lectures at the series which is going to be live, and all other things you you have access free of cost. So thank you all. Thank you for listening me.